Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And guys, today I just turned the game off. The New York Liberty just defeated the Seattle Storm. Let me kick off the play-by-play. So the first quarter begins, and Skylar Diggins of the Seattle Storm, she immediately makes a three. Boom, busts it, right? Then Sabrina it's always Sabrina at the New York Liberty. She makes 2 of 2 free throw shots. She always hits the damn free throw line. Oh my God. Then Gabby scores. Gabby Williams, that is. Benijah. I used to call her Betnesia. Lainey Hamilton, but Benijah, that's a pretty name. She scores. She's so gorgeous. Aneka scores. Benijah makes a three, and then we are tied for the first time at 7 points. Jonquel Jones scores. Then Jonquel makes a three. She is scared with them threes. Skylar makes 2 of 2 free throw shots. Jonquel makes 2 of 2 free throw shots. Jonquel hits a three. Gabby scores. Then Gabby scores again. Then Ezzy makes a three. Five-ish scores. Sabrina makes a three. Jewel scores. Sabrina makes 2 of 2 free throw shots. And the first quarter ends with the New York Liberty having 24 points to the Seattle Storm's 20 points. The second quarter begins. Vandersloot makes a three. Benijah scores. Skylar scores. Five-ish makes a three. Ezzy scores. Gabby scores. Benijah scores. Jewel scores. Sabrina makes a three. Aneka scores. Aneka makes 1 of 1 free throw shots. Sabrina scores. Skylar makes a three. And then the second quarter ends with the Liberty having 40 points to the Seattle Storm's 36 points. Again, for the first and second quarter, it ended with a Seattle Storm. I say S because I wanted them to win, of course. I don't like New York Liberty. So we were down 4 points on the first and second quarter. Third quarter begins, and Ezzy scores. Stewie makes 1 of 2 free throw shots. Sabrina scores. Gabby scores. Jonquel scores. Aneka scores. Skylar makes a three, and we are tied once again, 45 points to 45 points. And then Sabrina makes a three. Gabby makes a three. We are tied once again, 48 points to 48 points. Then Ezzy scores. Jonquel scores. Skylar makes a three. Gabby scores. Thornton makes a three. Burke scores. Benijah makes 2 of 2 free throw shots. Stewie scores. Benijah scores. Third quarter ends with New York Liberty having 62 points and the Seattle Storm had 57 points. The fourth quarter begins. Benijah makes a three. Stewie makes a three. Stewie was taking some time to cook up for some reason. She didn't score until like the third quarter. It was crazy. And then somebody in the Storm scored. I'm sorry, I don't know who it was. It was some girl I never saw before. Aneka scores. Ezzy scores. Jonquel scores. Stewie scores. Skylar scores. Stewie scores. Skylar makes 1 of 2 free throw shots. Benijah scores. And then Skylar scores. She gets the last basket of the night, the last bucket. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the New York Liberty has 77 points, and Seattle Storm lost to only 70 points. Again, this is yet once again another Seattle Storm game. Okay, it was an away game. But Nika Mule did not see the floor not one time. It's like, again, what are the policies that Kamala Harris is going to put in place to get my girl Nika Mule some minutes? Again, it was a lot of three-point shots going on tonight, back to back to back. Skylar Diggins, Jonquel Jones, of course, Sabrina Ionescu. I don't really remember that many threes from Stewie. I'm pretty sure she put up one, but just not as many as she usually does. Again, in this game, she seemed to be struggling. She seemed like she was just taking the day off. She didn't score until literally the third quarter. It was something crazy. Again, Gabby Williams seems to fit in really well with the team chemistry of the Seattle Storm. And again, she was cooking up, getting the rebound. She was even intercepting, shots, stealing the ball when they were trying to pass it amongst each other, the Liberty. But again, it just wasn't enough. It's something about they just couldn't close. It's like New York Liberty is one of those teams again, the Fever, the Indiana Fever, again, shout out to them. They know how to close out games, okay? Chicago Sky, the Seattle Storm, a lot of my teams, it's especially with teams against such as New York Liberty, you got to stay on them because at one point in this game, we were up 4, maybe 5 points ahead of them. And then they came back quickly. And we just made too many mistakes. We had too many turnovers. We missing layups. We missing shots. We tried to answer their three-point shots with a three-point shot and then brick. And then of course they would get the rebound and they would score on us. And we ultimately lost the game tonight. Again, the Phoenix Mercury, the next game is supposed to come up in about an hour. Phoenix Mercury versus the DC Mystics. Hopefully Shakira Austin is in this game, but if you guys want me to post on that too, I will. Yeah, guys, that was the game for tonight. I just called it. Seattle Storm, of course, unfortunately, we just lost to the New York Liberty. New York Liberty must be stopped.